Manchester United 2025/2026 season review. Okay, I will be reviewing the Manchester United 2025 season. So I will do this more like a question and answer to help my viewers understand the part I'm talking about or what exactly I'm talking about, okay? We'll start with last season's error and problems. You know, say normally they say person wey want making tomorrow better pass in yesterday. Him go back to that yesterday. Think things wey no do well, correct am so that in tomorrow go better pass than yesterday. So we'll start with the season errors and problems. Now, I will give 80% blame to the Manchester United board for last season. Yes, I will state my reasons. I will give them 80% blame because I expected Manchester United board to part ways with Eric Ten Hag immediately after that FA Cup finals because Ten Hag performance in the league was really bad. It was poor. He made a poor performance. So it was just as if after winning that FA Cup, it softened the heart of Man United board. So they left him. And now going into that new season, that last season, they gave Ten Hag some amount of money to spend on new players again, which Baba still spend, do well. Do well. Now they won't come correct the mistake. They have to go to Amorim. And Amorim told them, because this is a coach with a different style of play entirely compared to what Manchester United have been playing before. So Amorim told them that I would like to come with a fresh season. This season now, let me just stay in Sporting for this particular season. But Man United board told him that it is now or never, knowing fully well that this coach is coming with his style of play. And it was that his style of play that Manchester United board saw. And they went for him. So Amorim coming into the season, it was really a difficult one for him because now changing is just like changing someone that is up to 40 years from right hand to left hand. It looks kind of stiff. So it affected Amorim. And Man United players, I must tell you, they are very lazy. They are very lazy set of players. To improvise, it was a very big problem for them. It was just as if the formation is too hard for them. So it affected the season so badly. So that was part of the reasons why the season was bad. And again, then Man United the attack was too poor. The attack scored 44 goals for a full season. Manchester United attack scored only 44 goals for a full season. Though the defense line, I won't give them much credit, but I will say, okay, they were okay. They were kind of okay. They did well to an extent because they considered just 54 goals, coupled with the keeper error, because I know Manchester United, we don't have a good keeper currently. Onana is not fit for that position. Then again, our attack was too bad for it. So that was the problem of last season. Now, the next, I will be rating this season's transfer. So far, so good. Man United have been able to bring in 3 players: Cunha, Mbeumo, and Šeško. Though we are still working on bringing more players, but for now, I will rate the transfer a 7/10. I will rate it a 7/10 because now our major problem last season was goal scoring. And I think Man United now bringing in these guys for the attack position, they've really done a good business. It's really a good business for bringing these 3 guys. Mbeumo single-handedly scored 20 goals for Brentford last season. Cunha single-handedly scored 15 goals for Wolves. And Šeško scored a total of 21 goals in Germany, 14 in the Bundesliga and 7 in other competitions. So it was a good number. Couple it together, you see that their goal tally is far bigger than what the entire Man United players scored last season. So I will rate the transfer a 7/10. Then players to still sign. We still need, I think at least we need like 2 players. I would say 2. Maybe a holding defensive midfielder and a goalkeeper. I think those 2 positions are the positions now Man United should be looking at. You understand? Then for these two positions, if we can get a Baleba and a Donnarumma for this position, man, the transfer, I would rate the transfer a 10 over 10. I will rate it a 10 over 10. Then I will know that my United squad is one of the strongest, if not the strongest in the Premier League. So, but if we can get Baleba deal done, I will rate the transfer a 9 over 10. So that will be my rating for the transfer. Then, 3 key players of the season. These 3 players now I want pick. Now players who I want to show waiting they get, like to help the team. You get. So I will start with Ruben Amorim, not just players, sorry. 3 key people for the season, sorry, not just players. I will start with Ruben Amorim. Now you be coach. Last season, you don't hurt us enough. To the extent where you say, you give excuse, say, okay, say no start the season. I no blame you, fine and good because you tell the board. Now, the only part where I versed for you really last season, and that Europa League finals, you gambled it. You just bottled that finals. But that aside, this is a fresh season. Now, the board have backed you. You've bring in total of 4 players in Manchester United. Dogu, Cunha, Mbeumo, and Šeško. So, you have a very, very, very big role to play in this season. You have a big role to play as a manager. If you don't do well, I think they should just show you the exit door. My number 2 on the list is Mbeumo. Mbeumo is Premier League tested. I feel maybe he did a lot for Brentford. He was consistent in Brentford. So I would like him to do same thing in Manchester United. Even if he doesn't hit that particular goal ratio, I think if he can hit 12 to 15 goals, I'm okay with it. I will be very, very okay with him. So he's a Premier League tested, Premier League proven. I expect him to do better. His cross is everything. I expect his creativity. So I expect him to do better. Then the number 3 person on the list is Cunha. Another Premier League tested, good goal ratio, 15 goals in the Premier League for Wolves. So I expect Cunha, even if he gives us 10 goals, is a good one. So I expect him to do better. I know most persons will be like, this one you know called Bruno. You don't leave Bruno because they don't sign you. No, Bruno na baba. Bruno is the most consistent player in Manchester United. So you don't even need to tell him his job. He knows what to do. He knows when to score, when to deliver passes. So Bruno is aside. Bruno has been consistent. So that was the reason I did not mention him. Now, my minimum expectation for this season. Now this side now where some people go, 1 year fights me. Well, my minimum expectations, we are Manchester United. We are big. Okay? So the minimum I expect from Man United is to win the Premier League. That is my minimum expectation. I can't say Man United should finish 6th or 7th. I will be okay because we finished 15th. No, we are Manchester United. We should be contesting for that league. We should be playing for that league. We should be on the top 4 till the end of the season to know who will win the league. So that's my minimum expectation. I know some people go be like, say this one where your minimum now, say make Man U win Premier League. Waiting go be your maximum. If we can go with the domestic treble, that's my maximum expectations though. Now that one what I expect though. If Man U go give me domestic treble, I dey okay. I go dey very, very okay with it. Sorry, I hate to say this normally. But you see Arsenal now. Arsenal fans, their expectations, they don't grow their expectations very high. Like, you go see where Arsenal go finish 2nd for Premier League. Arsenal fans go dey vex. Say why they go finish for this position. But we now, if you see as we now, we will go finish like 4th or 5th to go, man, you do well, we'll go drink beer. No. We are Manchester United. Now we be the Madrid of England. So we should move like a big team. Fight like a big team. You know if it gets coach now for Madrid, now we go come. End 2nd position without winning maybe other trophies to back it up. Where they no go sack. He had. And that is how Manchester United is meant to be. So my expectation is for Ruben Amorim to win the league. If he win league, make him make sure say those domestic titles in hold them hand, then end like 2nd or 3rd, then we'll forgive him, give him 1 more season. But aside that, my expectations is for him to win the league. Now, my top 6 EPL teams. Okay, my ranking. For me to rank the teams now, how the season will end. Okay, I will go for my number one will be Manchester United to win the Premier League this season. Then Arsenal will be number two. Arsenal will retain their second position, their bet rights. They will hold their bet rights. I know say they don't add striker when they say be their problem, but I don't see Arsenal winning the league. So Arsenal will be second. Then my number three will be City, Manchester City, Pep Guardiola City. So I know Pep has done some good signings and everything, but I don't see Man City ending above Arsenal or Manchester United currently. I don't see that. My number four will be Chelsea FC, the world champions. Hey, world champions. I know. Chelsea did a lot of good transfers. They did a lot of good transfers, and they have young blood that are willing to fight, play, and everything. But then I will give them fourth position because I know that in some other competitions, some other tournaments, that they might have some fatigue and other things. So Chelsea will be my fourth, my number four. Then my number five will be Liverpool. Liverpool, even last season, they won the league. I didn't even see much things they played. Though I will still give them their flowers, so it's not easy for them, Slot, to just come in and win the Premier League. But then, I don't really rate the team much. I didn't see much things they did, but they performed very, very well. But I will give them my number five. So my number six, we go to Newcastle. So that's my top six. That's my top six for this season. But let's just see how it goes. On the comment section, feel free to mention your own top six. Make us see which person you own, where did you go end at the last. But anyways, don't forget to share, follow, and like. It is what it is.